is a good place. If you have to be away from home, this is the way to do it.
I feel safe. I know that I'm going to be taken care of.
They learn our names, which I think is amazing. There's 60 apartments in the independent living, and they know every single one of us, which I really like. It feels very personal and caring.
They do my fingernails, my makeup, my hair. I just love them all.
It's just an amazing place. It's just, I can't speak well enough about it. And I have 2 daughters, and they both want to get on the list.
I've worked here for over 21 years now. I came to Wesley as they were a client, and they just had a great reputation for care. And so it was a natural fit, and I can't be happier that I made that choice.
I have worked at Wesley for 39 years. What's kept me at Wesley for this amount of time has been both the residents and the incredible staff that we have and the passion that our staff has about caring for our residents.
Left arm okay?
The staff at the Wesley is, there aren't even words to explain how incredible they are. Everyone is treated with such respect.
The staff is really caring. Everybody takes care of you.
One of the things that I like about my job is there's always a compliment, there's always a laugh, and there's always some type of love towards me. And it's reciprocal. I love them back. To the point sometimes on my days off, I come here and just grab coffee with them and just have a conversation.
Can I say this? The staff is not there for the money. They're there because they really care about us.
The mission of the Wesley Community is to maximize the independence, fulfillment, and enrichment of the lives that we touch. We do that through compassionate, competent care. Even more than that, our goal is to meet residents where they are. We can grow with them. So wherever you are, as you evolve, we're here for you. And even more than caring for our residents, we care for their families as well. People come to us in the most difficult of times. They're having a really tough time, and we're here to walk them through that. We're that warm handoff where people can see us as an extension of their family, as dear friends, really more than that, just the care team.
Wesley offers a wide range of services to support the person as a whole. We offer independent living, assisted living, nursing home care, all of which are right here on our campus so that we can support someone in all stages of their life.
We've been married about 30 years, happily. And I basically have taken care of him for quite a few years because he has Parkinson's. The doctor told me I could not take care of him anymore at home and he would have to be placed in a facility. And I was very pleased that he was placed here because I felt it was a place that he could be able to get out of bed because he hadn't been out of bed for well over a month. And now he's able to do that.
It's nice with the staff being so attentive and knowledgeable about, so if there's an issue, they can do something on site to resolve the issue.
When I come to visit, I come every day. To not find him in his room, I love that because I know he's out and about socializing somewhere on the floor. And I love that he's not in his room.
I love that we get to help residents from just regaining strength to go back to how they were living prior to a fall or a major change in condition with their health. I also love that we can help provide them those years of service that is going to be towards the end of their life and make that as comfortable as possible and help the families as well go through that transition.
I was living in Schenectady, and I knew I was going to retire, and I did a lot of research about retirement communities. And I had a friend who lived at Embry. The community was outstanding. The director then introduced herself. She was so welcoming, and I thought, gee, this is going to be a great place to live. So I got on the list, and a year and a half later, I moved in. The thing I like about my apartment is that I am independent as I was when I was 50 or 60 or 70. The apartment is set up so that it's comfortable. I can have company over. I have a beautiful view. And if something goes wrong in the apartment, I just make a phone call and wait for somebody to come and fix it. My most favorite thing is having a community garden. That is absolutely awesome. There are 10 spots for the residents, and I have a half a garden. When you live in a community like this, there's always somebody around. All you have to say is something like, we're gonna have a game day, and games come out of the walls. That's big fun for people.
We walk, and we talk, and we watch movies on TV, and usually Monica comes, our social director, and she's always has something fun for us to do. Last week we were throwing axes, which was quite interesting when she asked me if we wanted to throw axes.
Plastic axes.
Yeah. Plastic.
My favorite thing to do is to go when they have a performance of some kind of musical group, and they're all fun, and the people that volunteer to do it are wonderful.
I like trivia. They have somebody in to do trivia.
You have things for us to do. It's not a case of sitting here saying, well, nothing today.
There's something going all the time here, so you either can do it or not. You know, they don't push you to do anything you don't want to do. So it's a nice place to be.
Residents are consistently learning within the Life Enrichment Department, outside of our department as well. We offer a lot of opportunity for resident growth. We focus on 5 domains: physical, intellectual, emotional, social, and spiritual within our own department. And it really supports a resident's quality of life. It supports their psychosocial well-being.
They make it fun to be here, which I think all the patients that are here, they need that.
Community support for a senior living community such as the Wesley Community in New York State is so critical as it relates to the nursing home part of our business and the gap in funding on the Medicaid rate for nursing homes. So we have come to rely on the community to help us to bridge that gap in the funding that is not there from Medicaid reimbursement.
It's important for the greater Saratoga community to support Wesley to ensure that we're here for generations to come. Right now, we are home to over 200 Medicaid residents. What that means is 200 of our residents at Wesley Healthcare Center, our highest level, most vulnerable residents, are funded by Medicaid. New York State pays for Medicaid. They haven't changed our reimbursement rate since 2007, except for a few percents. It's impossible. It's not sustainable. We need the community's help, or we won't be able to do this.
I think long-term care, a lot of people have one idea of what it is, and it's often a misconception. It comes across as something that's scary and isolating, and it only is that if we don't have the support of the community.
We actually don't know what we would do if we didn't have the Wesley in our life.
I'd be up the creek without a paddle.
They make you feel wanted and needed, like you cared for. There's nowhere on this earth like Wesley.
I have one fella that I sit with more than not. He sits there and he says, you know, if I won $1 million, I wouldn't leave. And I think that says it all. I thought I've never met anybody that wants to get out of here.